So the first thing I'm going to be doing is brushing out my hair so then there's no knots in the buns that you will be creating. So after I did that, I got my spritz bottle of water that I have dumped out the body mist, and then I sprayed and spritzed I sprayed a little bit of some water in my hair so then I can make it a little damp. For this last part, all I did was split my hair in half and started to brush it. I then didn't show this part, but I then spritz a little more water in my hair and then I'm done. I just brush it a little more and let it dry, and now let's get on to the tutorial. So after I finished doing all of that, I then spritz some a little bit more. As you guys can see, I did not add that into the video, but I spritzed a little bit more water in my hair. I then brushed it out, and then I put my hair in half, and then I grabbed a little section of hair. After I grabbed the section of hair, I split that in two halves, and once I grabbed the half, I put one overlapping the other. So the bottom is on the bottom, the top is on the top. After I do that, I grab a section of hair on the bottom and then I twist it. You want to twist it at least one time before you do that. So after you twist it, you're going to make it so then the top is on the bottom and the bottom is on the top. And then after I do that, I grab a little section of hair from the back and then I add it to the bottom piece. After I do that, I twist it over so then the top is on the bottom, and I keep repeating the same steps. So this is what it should look like after you finish your first side of your bun. I am then going to try to wrap it. It's a little bit hard if your hair is very silky. If it's a little too wet, it'll be a little easier, but my hair dries fast. So I put it in a bun, and after I do that, I grab my rubber band, and then after I grab my rubber band, I put it in the bun. My hair is a little bit unstable, so if you have bobby pins, you can add a bobby pin like I did. So after you do that, make sure your hair is very stable, because if you're going to sleep on it, you don't want it to fall out while you're sleeping, because you know everybody moves around when they sleep. So I added a bobby pin to keep it a little bit more stable, and then I added it to my bun, and then I started on my next bun. So on this side, I am going to be repeating the same things I did on the other side, but my hair did get a little dry, so I spritzed a little more water because of how long it took on my other side. So I am going to repeat the same steps. I grab a bottom piece and I overlap it with the first piece and I twist it. After I do that, I grab a little section of hair and then I add it to the bottom piece and twist it over the top piece, so then the top is on the bottom and the bottom is on the top. I then add some more hair and I repeat the same steps, so then I add hair to each little layer. I then continue it all the way down, so then it reaches all the way to the bottom, and then after that I put it into a bun. So this is what it should look like after you put your hair in the buns. Make sure it's very stable. As you can see, one side is bigger than the other, but that's just how I parted my hair, so then it can part my hair the way I want it. So this is how it should look. So at this point, you could either go to sleep and wake up and take it out and have perfect curls, or if you're in a rush, you could use a hair dryer, which is what I did since I am in a rush. So all I did was, so I started to dry my hair with the hair dryer, and since you don't want it to be heat, you're not using heat in this little hair tutorial, I put my hair on the cool setting and I started to dry my hair with the cool setting, and then so there's no heat on my hair. After you do this for about like 10-15 minutes, your hair should be dry depending on how wet it is. You want it to be all the way dry when it's done, so then all the water in your hair is all dry. So you can either take it out right now. If you're about to leave, just take it out and go out the door, or you can always do this and then go to sleep, but it would be better if you just went to sleep into this.